Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. We just played some Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and that was a whole lot of fun. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 10 for the Nintendo Wii U. So let's see how well we do on this game. Alright, so let's of course go to Mario Party. And let's go to one player. Of course, play as Mario. I'm taking on Waluigi, Wario, and Toadette this game. And for the board that we're going to play on here for this segment, how about we play it on Whimsical Waters? Alright, let's have a good game. Alright, who's going first? It's me that goes first, alright. All of us will get 5 mini stars to start with. Alright, let's get this party started. Oh, we're starting off with a 1. That sucks. And we of course have to be careful with all the locks keeping Bowser in his cage. Alright, we do start off with a special dice block. Let's see what we get. A 4, 5, 6 dice block. Alright, I'll take that. Alright, now on to Waluigi. So once we get to the Dragon Deal, we'll get a chance to try to get a lot of mini stars. All 6 for Waluigi. And he does get 5 mini stars there. And he also lands on a lucky space. And he's gonna pick the block in the middle. And that'll give him 4 mini stars. Alright, Wario's turn. He also gets a 6. Alright, now he's about to get some Dragon Deal treasure. Alright, let's see what he gets. Wow! He already got the jackpot of 20 mini stars. I cannot believe that. So Wario's got a very nice lead in first place early on here. So now we're going to reset the treasure chest. Alright, it's time for a special event. Let's see where we're going to go. Alright, we're going left. Basically going on the safe route here. And Wario gets a special dice block. Alright, 1, 2, 3 dice block. Alright, now let's go to Toadette. 5. Now she has a chance to have some Dragon Deal treasure. Alright, what would be? Alright, 5 mini stars. Alright, time for our first mini game. 1 versus 3. So it's girl against boys. We're playing moving mushrooms. So we just gotta try to get the mushrooms in our cart. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, gotta be careful out there with this poison mushroom! Ah, dang it, that just went into our card. That sucks. Alright, 10 seconds left. This is really gonna get interesting now. Alright, so looks like we do end up getting the win. And I've never seen this kind of thing happen before, where they never counted that last mushroom, all because it ran out of time right here, right before it could get added after the time ran out. So that was kind of weird for what happened. Alright, but anyways, let's get back to the board here, so we're back to me. I think I'll just stick with the normal dice block for right now. And, oh my god, another one. You gotta be kidding me. But we do get another special dice block. Let's see what it's gonna be this time. Oh, double dice. That's very nice. Alright. Looks like Waluigi's getting a 1 as well. Alright, back to Wario. And he gets a 3 on that 1, 2, 3 dice block. Alright, back to the Dragon Eel Treasure. Let's see what Wario's gonna get here this time. 10 mini stars. And Wario just landed on an unlucky space. You failed. Nothing really much happened for Wario right there. He just got inked by the blooper until that just got a 1. Alright, anyways, my turn. And, I think I would like to use the double dice, please. I start with a 1, and we get a 3 for a total of 4. Alright, we get a chance at some Dragon Eel Treasure now. Okay. I'm going to try this one. Alright, 5 mini stars. That's not bad. I got a minigame box hidden here. And this time it's a free-for-all. I'm playing Beeline Shrine. Alright, let's go. Alright! We never got hit once right there throughout that entire mini game. That was very impressive. So it's going to be a 3-way tie for the win right here with me, Waluigi, and Wario. Alright, so it's on Waluigi, and he gets a 1. Alright, we're changing the turn order now. Who's going next? It's me! Alright, if I can just get a 2 or higher here, that will lead me to the boss battle. I'll take a chance here with the normal dice block. Alright, we are going to get there with a 3. And there's 5 mini stars for me. Alright, let's go and do a mini boss battle. Alright, so I get to choose which mini boss battle we do. Alright, let's do Mega Cheap Chop Shell Shock. Alright, here we go. We of course have to be very careful that he does not look at us right here when the time runs out. Nice try, Waluigi. Now Wario gets attacked. Oh, you failed, Toadette. Now he's starting to get bad. Alright, and now it's about to get a little bit tougher because there's some Cheeps now trying to get in our way. Too bad, Wario. And Wario just got attacked again. Alright, getting close to knocking him out right now. Yet again, Wario got attacked. He's very much having bad luck out there on the second half of this fight. And I got the last hit bonus of +5. Very nice. So we win that one with a total of 23 points. And that will give me 10 mini stars. Now we're going to have a moment to look at the standings. Alright, Wario's in first place right now with 44 mini stars. I'm in second with 33. Waluigi's in third with 25. And Toadette's in last with 16. Alright, still anybody's game right now, but let's see what happens next as we continue on. Alright, let's see what happens with Waluigi here. 3. He gets a special dice block. And now he gets double dice. Alright. Alright, it's on Wario. 5. He's got another opportunity at some Drag Deal treasure. And now he's gonna get a slow dice block, okay. Alright, it's time for another special event. And looks like we're going right this time. This is pretty much the dangerous path we're going on here. Alright, let's go to Toadette. 4. And we have one more Lucky Bowser in this cage. And what I'm seeing right here is the 2. Oh, Toadette just lost 8 mini stars. And she's gonna land on a Bowser Jr. space. Oh, we're battling for 10 mini stars, okay. But only Toadette cannot afford it right here. So Bowser Jr. is gonna fix that for us. Alright, let's see what we are playing here. Oh boy! Fruit Cahoots! This is going to be a top one right here for us to win at right here. I always cannot stand this one. Okay, I think I'm going to activate the conveyor belt to start off. Alright, well at least we do start with 1 point there. Alright, I'm not going to activate the conveyor belt this time. And good thing I did not, because we got another point. Alright, I'll activate the conveyor belt here. And that was a good thing I did. And there's another point. Alright, I have to activate the conveyor belt here again. And it was a good thing I did. Another point once again. I'll activate the conveyor belt here once again. Alright, there's another point. Alright, I think I'll activate the conveyor belt yet again here. Oh, I should not have done that, because this time we end up in the bomb. That hurts. I guess I'll try activating the conveyor belt here for the last round. And I made a good decision to do that because we do get a point. Alright, at least that was one of my more better performances there on that mini game. But not good enough to win it right here. So me and Toadette tied for 3rd. So we gotta settle with a tiebreaker roll. Yes! We just got lucky right there with us getting a higher number compared to Toadette. So, at least we do get 4 mini stars right there. May not really be a whole lot, but at least it's worth something. Alright, anyways, my turn. And I would like to use my 4, 5, 6 dice block right here. Alright, 4. Alright, back at the Dragon Eel Treasure. Alright, I will try this one. 10 mini stars, okay. So now there's Dragon Eel spaces up ahead, and if we land on one, we'll get some more Dragon Eel treasure. Alright, special dice block. Let's see what we're getting here. A 0 through 1 dice block. Alright, time now to go to Waluigi. Let's bring out its double dice. 5 and 4 for a total of 9. Alright, going inside the mushroom house here. Alright, what are we getting? A 1, 2, 3 dice block. Alright, 8 mini stars for Waluigi. And you get some Dragon Eel treasure. Alright, what's he getting? 5 mini stars. Alright, heading to Wario. It's going with the slow dice block. Yeah, it makes good sense of why he's going with the 6. Alright, special event time. Just has to try to roll 4 or higher to move on. And he did with a 6. And he also does get 5 mini stars. Alright, we're in the home stretch now. Not far to the goal now. Let's take a look at everyone's mini stars. Alright, Wario's in first place with 65 mini stars. Waluigi's in second with 38. I'm in third with 37. And Toadette's in last with absolutely nothing. But Toadette is going to get a slow dice block since she is in last place right now. From here on, the player in last place can choose the minigame. It's only fair. And now Bowser's going to get sealed away. And now Bowser Jr. is going to place in some more Bowser Jr. spaces. We're following the home stretch. Be careful going through these last spaces. Alright, time for Wario to get some more Dragon Yell treasure. He's got a 50-50 chance at that jackpot right now, but can he get it? Looks like he is! So that's 2 times now that Wario got that jackpot. And I'm kind of worried right here that he might have a strong chance of winning this game. Alright, we're going to reset the treasure chest again. Alright, it's Toadette's turn. Why are you going with the 1 there, Toadette? What are you thinking? So that's going to make her land on Bowser Jr. space. And she has to give up some special dice blocks. But she only has her double dice to lose here. But the good news for me is that with the kinds of dice blocks that I do have, I can have a little bit of an easier chance to try to steal away from one of my opponents right here. I would really like that right here to help me try to get back in this game. But we'll just have to wait and see on that. Alright, I'm going to try my 0 for 1 dice block here. Because it will at least give me a 50-50 chance right here to try to make me steal. And I will get it with a 1. Alright. Alright, come on. I gotta hope that we steal away from Wario right here since he's got a big lead. But who's it going to be? Oh, it's Waluigi. Not quite who I was hoping for right there, but oh well. Alright, how much mini stars are we taking away from Waluigi? Only 5. So not much of a good steal right there for what I was hoping for. But at least that will move me into second place. Alright, 2 for Waluigi. And we're changing the turn order again. And the person that goes next is me! Okay. I need a 4 if I want to have a chance to steal again. But a 6 will take me all the way to that boss battle right here. 4 or 6 would kind of be nice right here, but mainly if it's a 4 that I want to try to aim for. But we shall see what happens. Well, we are going to get a 6 right there, but at least it was the other kind of number I was trying to aim for. Alright, we have an opportunity at some Dragon Eel treasure. Okay, I'll try that one. Oh, look at that! I literally just got the jackpot! Let's go! I'm really turning my luck around right now late in the game. Maybe we can still have a possible chance of winning this, but we shall see. Alright, it's boss battle time. Alright, looks like we're playing King Goose Tricky Tiles. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to the switches. Alright, doing good so far. War's very in lead by 1 point right now after a couple rounds. We can still have a chance at this. Ah, dang it. Warrior Berry got to that switch before me. And he's gonna get that switch too. Oh, dang it. Warrior's getting pretty lucky out there right now with those switches. And now he's getting mad. Alright, we gotta try to turn things around though right here in the second half of the fight. Alright, let's keep going. I'm starting to catch up here. Alright, so that puts me in the lead right now. Just gotta do a little bit more damage on him. Well, it looks like Toadette is going to get the last hit bonus of +5. But thankfully, we are still going to get the win overall with a total of 28 points. So that was very nice. And we are going to get 15 mini stars. Alright, we'll find out who our winner is in a moment. But first, we still have to give out the bonus stars. Alright, first up, the minigame star for the most wins goes to me. And then the slow star for moving the fewest spaces goes to Toadette. Alright, who is our winner? It's not Toadette, and it's not Waluigi. It's me! How about that? I am the superstar! We just literally pulled off an incredible comeback right there in the end. That is amazing! So, we're gonna get ourselves a total of 97 mini stars, which gets me 97 Mario Party points, and we barely won by 4 mini stars ahead of Wario right there in the end. All thanks to the help of the first bonus star that I got right here. That's what helped me get that win in the end. I literally cannot believe of how we managed to pull off the victory right here in this segment after Wario was doing so good with those jackpots for the most part on the Dragon Eel treasure. And the way I just got that last jackpot right there toward the end, that made me have a chance to try to catch up right here and steal away the win. And sure enough, it happened right there. I have to say, that is literally one of the most incredible comebacks that I ever pulled off right here on this game right here. That is just awesome. So I'll let you all see the graph right here for what it looked like throughout the entire game. Alright. So, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 10 for the Nintendo Wii U as part of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.